Frankenmuth, Michigan. I'm anxious to tell you about the next cross that we have, and we've been explaining all of these a little bit. But this one, I need to go back to tell you a story that happened way back in 1326, in the medieval times. This church was being built, or a big cathedral, in Coventry, England. It's going to be called St. Michael's Coventry Church. What happened was that this church stood for many, many years until 1940. There was one night in November that this city had a raid from Germany during the war, of the longest raid of any city that took part or suffered because of the German raids, airplanes and bombs and so forth. This church was destroyed in fact that it was burned and so forth from the bombs. But the next morning, when the people went to the church, they found that they're on the floor of the church nails that had been forged by smiths in the 1360s, when they were first building the huge beams and so forth that were used. Well, they decided to follow Christ's example and forgive those people who were involved with the bombing. And let me show the crosses that have resulted. Over the years, and at the beginning, right in 1940, they took these crosses or nails from the floor and made these crosses. One vertical, and they put two together for the horizontal bar. And this was to be a symbol over the many years that since then of Christ's forgiveness for the people and the peace and reconciliation that can take place. And it says on here, the cross of nails, Coventry Cathedral, Coventry, England. They have taken these nails and made these crosses, and they have gone to over 330 locations around the world that talk about and are centers for reconciliation and developing peace in the world. And of course, they eventually ran out of the crosses, or the nails that were on the floor. So now they get the nails from prisoners in Germany who make the nails. And again, the emphasis that they wanted to talk about, and as they shared this throughout the world, is the fact that God brings forgiveness and peace to Christians. And so when I look at this particular cross on our shelf, we think of the peace and reconciliation that Bob Smith has and you have because of Christ dying on the cross. This is the story of the cross of nails, and it's an appropriate one for Easter because on top he says, "He lives." And what a joy to share that one with you this time. Thank you.